Planning your trip of the old continent can be overwhelming, so here are some natural highlights. Welcome to MojoTravels, and today we're counting down Europe's most beautiful places. Are you a fan of our videos? Be sure to subscribe to MojoTravels and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. For this list, we are looking at destinations across Europe that are widely regarded as some of the most stunning, breathtaking, majestic, and visually unique spaces on the continent. Barmouth, Wales. Is there anything quite so charming as a seaside town? Apparently, yes. Not only does this popular holiday destination ooze with the quintessential charm that people seek out in a sleepy waterfront getaway, but Barmouth also benefits from its surroundings. The Snowdonian Mountains in the distance add an extra layer of drama to this already enchanting setting. Located at the mouth of the Afon Moudach River and looking out over Cardigan Bay, Barmouth has long been a popular escape for UK residents dating all the way back to 1867 when the railway first arrived. The picturesque water views, abundance of greenery, and various walking trails help you reconnect with nature, while the town's many endearing shops and old-timey architecture ensure a cozy stay. Be sure not to miss Barmouth's world-famous sunsets. Loire Valley, France. Like Barmouth, Loire Valley's appeal comes from the incorporation of man-made elements into an area of natural beauty. Unlike Barmouth, however, no one would call Loire Valley cute or quaint. Occupying 170 miles of land in central France and hugging the river from which it takes its name, the famed Loire Valley delivers everything that one has come to expect from France. Rolling green hills, natural splendor, cuisine to die for, inspiring wines, and of course, elaborate architectural feats. The food and drink will dazzle your taste buds and awaken your sense of smell, but the views offered by the area make for an equally sumptuous feast for the eyes. Białowieża National Park, Poland. Białowieża National Park takes its name from Białowieża Forest, which is the last of its kind, a temperate primeval forest. Once upon a time, it stretched across the entirety of the European plains over 2 million square miles of land. To venture into this national park is to travel back through time to a darker, more wild and untamed version of Europe, when these woods inspired the fairy tales and fables of old. A wildlife reserve, Białowieża is home to the world's largest population of European bison, as well as an assortment of wolves, lynx, deer, boar, elk, stags, and more. It's northern beauty in the truest sense, a land of greenery, drama, and enduring mystery. Picos de Europa, Spain. Mountaineers, this one's for you. This wondrous range often gets overshadowed by other more iconic destinations like the Alps, Pyrenees, and the Dolomites. But we're here to let you in on a little secret. Picos de Europa, within the context of the surrounding landscape, might very well be more beautiful than all of the above. The mountain range spans about 12.5 miles and includes 3 massifs: Macizo Central, the rockiest of the 3, Macizo Andara to the east, and Macizo del Corñón. All 3 are over 8,000 feet high, with Macizo Central being the tallest. Picos de Europa offers some of the best and most scenic walking, hiking, and rock climbing in Europe, but with its towering rocky giants, abundance of greenery, and various little valley towns, it's also among the continent's most beautiful areas. Yorkshire Dales, England. Picture the English countryside. Have you got a mental image of it in your mind? Now take a look at Yorkshire Dales. This is the quintessential British rural landscape come to life. It's not the only place in the country where you can find it, but to find an area this untarnished is rare. With its low-lying rock walls, rolling green hills, and little dark green outcrops of trees, Yorkshire Dales is an idyllic place to go walking or cycling, 2 of the most popular activities in the area. Most of Yorkshire Dales falls within Yorkshire Dales National Park, which protects this natural English gem from those who seek to compromise its integrity in the name of capitalizing on tourism. Not only is the area beautiful above ground, but it equally fascinates below. The area is known for its extensive system of limestone caves, making it a popular destination for caving. Bavarian Forest National Park, Germany. The forests of Bavaria can feel dark and at times even foreboding, but they remain undeniably beautiful. To explore the many miles of hiking trails here is to embark on an adventure ripped from the pages of an old storybook. It's a place of timeless adventure with scenery to match. The park management follows a policy of minimum intervention, meaning that they allow nature to take its course rather than manage the forest, and that wild spirit only makes the woods all the more enchanting. The exception to this rule, of course, is the treetop walk, which really allows you to experience the beauty of the forest from a unique perspective. Taking into account the park's various mountain peaks, lakes, otherworldly bogs, and the ancient pastures, known as Vättern, the Bavarian Forest National Park is the sort of destination that rewards exploration. Zagori, Greece. What can we say? We're suckers for a mountainous landscape. There's just something about towering giants of stone, partially covered in moss, trees, and shrubbery, and with snaking currents of waters cutting through them that makes us swoon. And considering how people talk about Zagori, Greece after having traveled there, we suspect that we're not alone in that regard. Greece is one of the most culturally and historically rich nations in the world, but even by the country's own high standards, Zagori feels like it's a cut above. Located in the Pindus Mountains of Epirus, the general region of Zagori is made up of 46 little stone villages that feel trapped in time, in the best possible way. The Vikos Gorge, the towering natural towers of Astrakis, and various historic bridges and monasteries imbue this area with a mythic quality. Lake Vättern, Sweden. Though second in the country in terms of size, Vättern is without a doubt Sweden's most beautiful lake. The sixth largest lake in all of Europe, and nearly 84 miles long, Vättern is famous for its tranquility, local wildlife, and the many sights, both natural and man-made. Some of the most popular and eye-catching attractions include Lako Castle, the Fortress of Karlsborg, and Stjernsen Castle. Furthermore, the lake is surrounded by various charming little towns. Really, the lake is best appreciated by simply driving around it. Take your time, stop whenever something catches your eye, and just appreciate the ever-changing view as you circle the massive lake. The area is rich in culture and local legend, all tied to this understandably inspiring body of water. Lofoten Islands, Norway. If you were to happen upon a painting or sketch of this archipelago, you'd likely assume that it was born in the imagination of an artist. A surreal landscape crafted with the intention that it play host to all manner of fantasy creatures and magical adventures. Located in Norway's county of Nordland within the Arctic Circle, here rocky mountain peaks surge up and out of the ocean in dramatic fashion. On the islands, modest homes cluster together and are made to seem that much smaller for the massive geological formations that surround them. This is a land of stunning extremes where nature is clearly master, but humankind has managed to carve a life out for itself nonetheless, dating back millennia. Whether you go during Lofoten's verdant summer or its frozen winter, the natural beauty is enough to make you shed tears of joy. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MojoTravels and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.